Welcome to Centre Bounce. This is episode 1. We're coming to you live from 722, the Eagles Bistro on Port Road. My producer and editor Darren Andrews, my cameraman Zoe Munro and myself hope to bring you an informative weekly show that'll be fun, intuitive and something you will all enjoy. We'll be discussing topical issues around SANFL, AFL, the Adelaide Footy League, Women's League, and we invite anyone from any country leagues out there who want to have a chat to us, want to promote your country league, to come on board and have a chat, because we're only too happy to talk football. That's what this show's all about. You're dealing with 3 or 4 very, very passionate football lovers, and we want to get a product out there that's, as I said, informative, fun, intuitive, and is all about the product, not about the celebrities. So please, if you want to have a chat to us, please come on board, have a chat. In a minute, we'll go to a break and we'll come back and we will talk AFL. Look forward to seeing you after the break.
Looking for a fun night out with friends? Want to enjoy a delicious meal with your family members or loved ones? Head on down to 722 Port Road, Beverley. Join us for happy hour every day. Check out the live sports action on the big screen or try your luck on one of our 40 gaming machines. Then settle in for a casual meal, including pizzas, burgers, pasta, or our famous steaks and schnitties. We've got great specials every day and we're open for lunch. 722 is also the perfect spot for meetings and functions, featuring AV equipment and customised catering. Drop in and see us at 722 Port Road, Beverley, or check us out online.
Welcome back. Let's talk AFL. You know, if someone had said to me after 4 rounds, Brisbane, St Kilda, Gold Coast and Fremantle would all be in the top 8, I would have done a Daryl Kerrigan and said, you're dreaming. However, the results are throwing up some upsets. Both Adelaide teams are struggling. You know, depleted Richmond came over here and took the chocolates against Port on Saturday. Cost me $25. Thanks, Port. Essendon have now won 2 in a row. Sydney can't win at home. Been beat by Melbourne Friday night. GWS, after beating Geelong on Geelong's deck, must surely be second premiership favourite behind the West Coast Eagles. There's some sides that are struggling. Carlton, Fremantle, the 2 Adelaide sides. Sydney look like only unlikely finalists, even though Fremantle are in the 8 at the moment. Interesting, a lot of talk around coaches being sacked. Don Park doesn't have a B or C plan, but the money pre-season was the sacking of Alan Richardson. Where have those naysayers gone? Richo and St Kilda are going along gangbusters. Absolutely gangbusters. So this week we've got some real difficult games. Brisbane return home to play the might of Collingwood. Again, Collingwood will be one of the 3 favourites for the flag. Can Brisbane keep their unbeaten track at home? North play Essendon. That'll be interesting. North beating Adelaide on the weekend. Essendon have won 2 in a row. Sadly, Port travelled to Western Australia to play the mighty Eagles. I don't think so. I think the Eagles will get up there. GWS go home to play Freo. Again, should be a walk in the park for GWS. Melbourne, St Kilda, in my eyes, the game of the round. Because Melbourne beating Sydney last Friday night, St Kilda going along gangbusters. Then we have Richmond, Sydney in Melbourne. Richmond should win that. Sydney is struggling. The Bulldogs, Carlton, who would know? Can Carlton get their first win? Or is Brendan Bolton going to be under more pressure? Adelaide return home to play the Suns and on form and no certainty. You know, I did ring the police to find out if they'd found Adelaide's forward line, because that's in the missing persons at the moment. And Monday, the traditional Easter Monday, Hawthorn, Geelong. I think Geelong will be too good for that. I hope you all agree with me. If you don't, it's your entire choice. But they're the tips from Big John. So remember, Big John's tips coming live to you from 722 Port Road, the Eagles Bistro. We're going to take a break now. We come back and we're going to discuss SANFL. Thank you very much. Back shortly.
Jenkins, and now opens the door for McGovern. Is that 15? No, Eddie bets. Eddie will love this situation. Look for some magic here. Eddie runs around. His first goal in 2018 is a ripper.
He's just got to compose himself. The bounce didn't work for him. Off the side of the boot, it hits Eddie Betts, who kicks a goal. They got there eventually.
Yeah, we heard Brendan Bolton saying that he had to bring the pressure tonight.
There's some pressure of the forward style. Look at Eddie Betts break it up and then just hand it on a plate to Big Josh Jenkins.
Greenwood just put the 1 minute around the footy and grabbed it, followed back up again. Eddie Betts, he'll kick that for sure, Eddie.
O'Shea's reefed into the ground. There goes Crouch, and there goes Betts, and there's the first of the second half.
Plays the waiting game and then places it for McGovern, who's recovered. At the back, Eddie Betts. A little shake and around the corner and into the pocket. To the front, Walker flew as well. They all converged on it. Paholke out to Eddie. Oh, it's gone through! Deathly silence. He's still turning new tricks. Bryce Gibbs, who knows his former Carlton teammate, but he didn't even wait for Eddie. Eddie's gone anyway! He's kicked two tonight, Eddie Betts. It's a hesitant kick, but it's straight. And they're not done with yet, the Crows.
Whipped it back. They can't quite get it clear. And now Betts with an opportunity about 50 metres out. Oh, yes! Yes! Yes!
Andy, haven't seen that in these conditions. Up they fly. Fogarty was there. Cordy was stripped.
The ball, Adelaide.
And he got the free, Eddie. Galucci was able to get on the end. That's a good kick to Betts, and Betts will have a really tough kick. He's nailed one from the other pocket earlier, and we know about the other end of the ground. Let's see how good he is from here.
Probably right on his distance, given the wet footy, I would have thought.
35 metres. And that is pretty good, Eddie. It doesn't matter which pocket. Next week.
Won't play next week, but
Fogarty around the corner, long ball deep, and Eddie's got a chance for number 4. Nice, dry footy. Drop punt again. Kick of choice here for Eddie Betts. And he does it again. Goal number 4. It doesn't matter the pocket here, Eddie. Just kicks them. Who else could have taken a mark like that tonight?
And often playing on taller opponents than him, so highly rated inside at the D's.
Jenkins went early, Betts did well. Left foot by Betts, looking good, looking great. Good on Eddie.
Well, BT, you got the upgrade on the way over. Very disappointed you couldn't on the way back.
Oh, well done, Eddie. Betts has kicked his second. Something at last for Adelaide.
Floats it to half forward, Shaw under it. Big attack, Fogarty. Eddie Betts, first touch for Eddie. Holds onto it. Seedsman well and truly within range. Here's Millerer. He shows too much of it to Shaw. Did he take arms? Eddie Betts plays on advantage. Feels it, kicks long. Haynes attacked it, knocked it down. Eddie Betts just outside of his pocket. Heads to the pocket. Good and Fogarty.
Oh, Eddie Betts has found a way to get the foot. He's going to play on Eddie. Takes on Roughhead. This is what the game needs. More Eddie Betts. He's got it.
First little turnover here. Lynch involved. Got it to Jenkins. Jenkins over the top. Eddie turns his man inside out. What a neat little left foot soccer. Got it to Galucci. What about that? That was a World Cup goal if you've ever seen it. Miller able to fly and get it. Leg can go all the way here. 55 metres. Low ball. Eddie marks goal.
The one that passed it to Gibbs. He's a goal kicker. And he thinks about the shot. He hooks it back instead. For Eddie! Oh! Third time lucky. That was just like he placed it at training room on the marking bag. Eddie the Eagle leaping through the skies and then snapping the goal.
Good tackling again. I'm not sure that was legal disposal. Greenwood, Betts. Crows got another one.
Oh, a chance here. They might be out, the Crows.
And it's in great hands with Eddie Betts. Eddie Betts. That's the one they needed.
And the charge is on. Lean it. He'll get there first. Eddie breathing down his neck, but he just got to release handball. Oh, look at Eddie. Fail the first time, try the second, and he does. Oh, dangerous kick from Pittard. Speaking of danger, here's Eddie. Still following them after all these years. Oh, they're still alive. The little Quicksilver puts through another.
Just a high one forward. Bunteen's got to stand under the footy. He didn't fist it at all well. And Eddie Betts kicks the simplest goal.
Buying that.
how can he do that?
Well, he takes the kick to the top of the... Oh! The ace in the pack was none other than Eddie Betts. What a mark, what a time, what a man. Huge.
Eduardo, mark of the year. Hadn't kicked the goal, hadn't kicked the point.
Stand up if you're not standing. but they are on the siren. They'll go home happy.
Greenwood was there, the fist was prominent. Silvani, Eddie Betts had him in his sights. He picked it up, he worked hard to win it. It deserves.
Just digressing, we are looking for a co-host. We are still looking for a co-host. Unfortunately, my co-host couldn't make it tonight, so we're looking for a rolling co-host. So go to Ozsports Online and put an application in, and myself or the editor-in-chief, Darren Andrews, we will review, we'll have a chat. Good experience for you. So if there's anyone out there who has some media experience, even if you don't, please let us know. Let's move on to the SANFL. Well, SANFL, Glenelg under Mark Scott, my beloved Glenelg Tigers. Yes, I'm a proud Glenelg Tiger. Come from 4 goals down to pinch a draw against South at the Bay. The Eagles were towed by Adelaide after Adelaide being towed by Glenelg last week. Who would have thought? Norwood won a nail-biter against Sturt in a traditional Norwood-Sturt rival. Central beat a struggling West, and Port knocked over North Adelaide and Alberton yesterday. So we have Norwood and South remaining unbeaten. But 2 of Norwood's wins have been by 5 points, one against the Bays, one against Sturt last week. West the only team not to win a game. This week, traditional Norwood and Port, which is a 1-play-3, will play at Cooper Stadium on Friday night at 7:10. As usual, we'll pull a huge crowd, and that will be a blockbuster. The SANFL needs to be congratulated for their Good Friday schedule with staggered games, although I'd like to see them set a 2-game admission price. Admittedly, it's only $14 adults, $8 concession, and children under 18 free. But the more promotion this comp gets, the better. Still love the SANFL. So Friday, we have North playing Centrals at Prospect. This game will see North wipe off the deficit they got last week under the controversial 19th man situation. While Central need to stay in touch with the Five by winning that one. Roy Laird's been there. Actually, Roy Laird's been at Central probably 100 years now, and a great coach. West play Eagles at City Madison Stadium. Can Westies break through for their first win of the season? Or will the Eagles bounce back after being beaten by Adelaide? Myself, I'll be at the Bay at 4:10 to watch the Mighty Tigers take on Sturt and consolidate a spot in the 5. That's at ACH Oval. Sunday, South play Adelaide at Flinders University over at Malanga at 2:40, and that's 2-play-4, so that should be another cracking game. My tips are Norwood, North, Eagles, Glenelg and South. Sorry about that to those who don't follow those sides, but that's just the tips from Big John. So we'll move on. We're going to talk Adelaide Footy League. We're going to roll the results from round divisions 1 to 4 across the bottom of the screen. Good to see my beloved Woody South get up for their first win over arch rivals Kilburn on their Past Players Day. Again, if you're someone in the amateur league, want to come and have a chat to us, have an interview, promote your club, promote your social events, only too happy to talk to you. Come and sit with me, have an interview, have a chat about your playing group, any coaches out there, any country leagues out there. More than happy to have you on board and have the input into this show. This show is all about input from you guys as well as input from us. We're going to take a break and we'll be back to wrap up shortly.
Glenelg faithful have put up with a fair bit the past few years. Glenelg have made finals in 8 years, I think, now. The boys have a lot of belief in the direction we're going. I think 2019 holds a big year for us.
2018 was clearly disappointing to miss the finals for only the second time in the last 20 years. We're a proud football club and we want to do better.
We're really keen and excited to try and win a premiership. That's why we exist, to win a premiership. Of course, the South Adelaide Footy Club hasn't done that since 1964. We are super excited to be the group that actually changes that this year.
We want to achieve something this year as a whole, and we've set ourselves up over the summer to be able to achieve that.
We take a lot of confidence going in towards 2019. We won 13 or 14 in a row and we were probably the best team all year. hopefully we can go back to that sort of footy in 2019 and we'll be hard to beat again, I think.
I don't think anyone here were happy with the way the year ended, and the boys are all ready and are ready to put pre-season behind us and start playing.
2018 was a bit disappointing because we were aiming to get into finals and fell short. There's a big hunger to win the flag like we did in 2015. Hopefully we can have that success again.
Any year you don't win the premiership's disappointing. Our goal every year is to go all the way, so if you don't do that, obviously it's a failure. So we're looking forward to 2019.
As a football club, we don't want to be winning one game in a season when we've got such a rich history of winning grand finals. So to get back to the finals and then to win it, that's just what should come with hard work.
The Roosters are the 2018 stars of the SANFL competition.
We're probably more the hunted now, but I know that our team will still be hunting and striving for that second flag.
Really excited for the year ahead.
We're setting our sights on a big 2019.
We're always ready.
It's a pretty special comp.
We're fit, we're strong, we're ready to win.
The team's really looking forward to 2019. The Magpies are definitely ready for 2019.
The Eagles are ready for 2019, don't worry.
We're overweighting, let's get started and let's start playing.
Welcome back to the close of the show. Now, just for all you trendsetters out there, round 3, week 3, we're going to start running a competition. Bella Vita Pizzeria on Port Road. Radic and Sam have come on board as a sponsor of the show. They're giving a $30 voucher. But I'll talk more about that next week. That's just a little bit of a teaser for our second show. So just in closing, I thank you for watching. You have been watching Centre Bounce. Have a safe Easter, everyone. And remember, it's important to be nice, but it's nice to be important. This is John Lawrence. On behalf of Darren Andrews, Zoe Munro and myself, we will see you next week, Easter Monday. As I said, have a safe Easter, everyone. Bye for now.